Executive Council has approved reforms to shore up the non-oil revenue to 3.8 trillion naira and oil revenue to 160 billion naira annually. Mr. Laolu Okonde, Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity in the Office of the Vice President, said this while briefing State House correspondents after the FEC meeting in the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The meeting was presided over by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo as President Muhammadu Buhari is on a state visit to Portugal. He said another significant memo was the one presented by the Attorney General of the Federation, which was on the assent of Nigeria to the Budapest Convention on Cybercrime.
For Finance, Budget and National Planning on accelerating revenue mobilization reforms, which is a derivative of the federal government's strategic revenue growth initiative. The significant progress that has been made in this that initiative includes the raising of the VAT from 5% to 7% and other measures since 2019. This particular initiative is something that is meant to address some of the fiscal challenges of the federal government, as it is intended to raise Nigeria's non-oil revenue potential and oil revenue potential. So it is estimated that with the implementation of this reform, it could result in a potential additional non-oil revenue and oil revenue generation of 3.8 trillion and 160 billion annually. That is 3.8 trillion increase annually for non-oil revenue and 160 billion for oil revenue. So essentially, that was the memo presented by the Minister for Finance, Budget and National Planning. There were also other significant memos presented by the Attorney General of the Federation, which is on the accession of Nigeria to the Budapest Convention on Cybercrime, which was also approved. The convention is a comprehensive national legislation against cybercrime as a framework for technical assistance as well as international cooperation between states parties to it. The Minister for Water Resources also presented a memo on the, just a minute, for the implementation of federal government component for the execution of rehabilitation, expansion, and upgrading of Gombe Regional Water Supply Project under the Nigeria National Water Resources, and the Council approved the sum of 939 million naira which has been provided for in the 2022 budget as a counterpart fund for this urban water supply improvement in line with the National Water Supply and Sanitation Policy.